In this video, we are going to discuss how to get content from three other major sources. One of those is other Facebook pages, another is Twitter, and finally we're going to discuss how to pull content from Pinterest. And these are three massive resources for us, and this is the only time that you'll need to go outside of Fanpage Curator for just a moment or two, unless you already know what you're looking for. And the reason for that is that these three websites have their own internal search engines, and it is practically, well, it's not impossible, but it's very challenging for us to create just endless amounts of different search engines ourselves to be able to pull from. So the easiest solution is in these moments is to go ahead and jump over into those websites, grab the information you need, pull them into Fanpage Curator, save them, and then you can go on. You won't have to go back unless you want to go look for more content. So let's start with Facebook. So Facebook has the open search, and let's just keep with the German Shepherd motif, if you will. So I begin to search, type it in here, and it's going to automatically start to pull some stuff in. Here's what I recommend doing. Go down here before you hit click or anything. Click on the button or the link here that says Find All Pages Named German Shepherd. So try to find as many pages associated with your topic as possible. And so in this case, I love my German Shepherd and German Shepherd community and all this different kind of stuff. So let's just click on this first one, and I like to do a control, or I'm on a Mac, so mine is command. But I like to just go ahead and open up in a new tab instead of just clicking all the way through. So I go over here, and there's a great picture there, and I just like to look around. Looks like there's some good pictures coming through. Terrific, terrific. Okay. So here's how we're going to pull it in. You go into your URL field up here and you copy it. And then let's go back into Fanpage Curator, and just right here, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to fetch the URL. Give it a moment to think. It's going out to Facebook right now. And you'll see suddenly I've got all this information. So all this great images and whatever. So if I like this and this looks good to me, then I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now again, I can go ahead and start working directly from here. Now keep in mind, especially in the pet niche, the images that come through, these are a lot of times are user generated. The fans are submitting this. And I can show you on a different page in a later video how we work with the inbox. Anyway, that is the gist of that. So again, all you have to do, let's just do another one just so you can see that again. Now in some of these cases, the pages are kind of, sometimes there are, what's the best way to describe it? Let's go here, see if I can tell you. Some of the pages that we'll see, oh, this is a good one. Oh, look, there's a Teespring pictures there. So this is a good one, I like it. Some pages that you will find in Facebook are not really pages. They're kind of like those Wikipedia pages that have been put up. They're kind of like authority informational pages. They're pretty static. They don't get updated. There's not a lot of new content coming in. So yeah, so I'll save that one too. So you have to be kind of cautious. I was going to see if I could find one, but I don't know if I can right off the bat. But if I was to find one that just said, let's just type in German Shepherd. That's my page. Oh, Facebook, with your crazy searching. German Shepherd. Yeah, right here it says animal breed. So in some of these cases, these are like authoritative pages. So, this is pulling from Wikipedia. Again, you can tell these are not, it's not really, there's no fresh content that's coming in. This is when people say, oh, I like German Shepherds, and they click it. So these are not the kind of pages that you want to pull from, like, because there's just no new content that's going to be connected with those. So I would, if you come across these, I would not add those. I don't think there's any value to them. Okay, so that is it for Facebook. Let's keep moving on. The second site that you'll need to go out into the web to get connected with is Twitter. And so for Twitter, what I recommend doing is, let's see what happens when I type in Twitter German Shepherds. And again, I'm going to go ahead and open this up in a new tab. And so find it and see what happens. So lots of good pictures here. So all we have to do, again, for Twitter is just copy that Twitter address, bring it over into Facebook, go into Fanpage Curator, post it in there, fetch the URL, and suddenly I've got some good stuff coming through. And I'll save that. There's only 5 results there. We get about 25 results at a time out of Twitter, but it is, sometimes you won't get a lot coming through. It just kind of depends on what the Twitter API is up to in any given moment. What's this? Yeah, see, I'm not interested in this because it's just got a bunch of chatter in it. So I'd always be looking for pictures. So anyway, that again, all you have to do is just take what's this? We will just take the, see, that's not of any interest to me either. So all you do is just take the Twitter address and throw it in there. So none of these are really jumping out at me. I like to see stuff with images in it. But, you could always bring these kind of feeds in and use the information that's coming through to inspire you or whatever. So Twitter I think is a pretty good place to look around. So anyways, let me close these guys up. And finally, let's talk about Pinterest. So Pinterest is really awesome because it's got a tremendous amount of visually stimulating image-based content. So let's get started and do this. So I'm over at Pinterest. German Shepherd, there it is. Okay, so the thing about Pinterest is the way that it's organized is pretty interesting. So I type in German Shepherd and I'm going to get all these really cool German Shepherd pictures, right? Like just a bunch of great stuff, all these little puppies, really, really terrific stuff. And frankly, as Pinterest wants you to do, you can just get lost looking around in here. I would encourage you not to get lost, and I would encourage you to stay on target. But let's go back up to the top here. And that's a great picture. And so what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to use my control so I can open this up in a new tab. And so this is a pin board that is off of something called Animals by Sarah Jones. And here's how we're going to tag, bring in boards off of Pinterest. So again, I open that up, click that. And so now suddenly I'm on Sarah Jones's animals board. Now you see suddenly when I start to get into boards, they start to get pretty broad. So I'm thinking about German Shepherds, but I'm seeing all types of different content that's over here. So it can start to be a little tricky. So you definitely want to look around and try to get into something that feels like, here, let's do this. Actually, what am I thinking? If I type on the boards, I start to see the German Shepherd board. So, let's see what Kim K has to say. And this is, oh yeah, suddenly beautiful. Okay, I wasn't thinking there. So I get, let's copy that address. and bring it over here. And there's one little trick that you need to do, and we can't do it for you manually. Take out the backspace, and you're gonna, at the end of the board, you're gonna type in RSS. So you're gonna put in .rss. Let's fetch it. And suddenly I'm getting a lot of good stuff in here as well. So another excellent content resource for us. And you know, we pull in the resource, we pull in the content and the text associated with it as much as we can. This is really terrific. So again, let me refresh myself. Sorry about that. When you go in and search for boards, and that will bring you into very specific. So suddenly you see I've got a tremendous amount of content right in front of me. Again, for Pinterest, grab the URL, you copy it, you put it in over here. Let me save that one. You paste it, delete the last backslash .rss, and fetch. That's awesome. And we've got more content. That's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.